Hello guys, you're welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Designer Taiwo. In today's tutorial, we are going to be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful Adire Ashoke Bubu gown in form of butterfly gown. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe, like and share my YouTube channel. Thank you. Let's get started to the class. So here with me, I have my ashoke. I'm just trying to show you the sample of the ashoke I'll be using for this class, and the wideness is 6 inches, and it is all for ashoke 6 inches. And here I have my 2 yards of fabric, my 2 yards of adire, and this is it. This is the adire I'll be working on, and it is 2 yards. So just go ahead and fold it. At this point, I'm just trying to open up, just fold it into two and fold it into 4 places, whereby that point where I'm pointing will not be having joining. Just try and fold it whereby your shoulder point will not be having joining. So what we'll be doing is the calculation we'll be working on now is our bust. My bust for this style, for this bubu, my bust is 39. So you see 39 divided by 4, you have 9.75. When it is unfold, it is folded into 4 places. So 39 divided by 4, which is 9.75, plus 3.5 that you'll be adding for the allowance. It's a figure. The 3.5 is for the allowance, equals to 13.25 altogether. That is what you'll be using for this gown. That is the measurement you'll be using. I hope you understand. 39 divided by 4 equals to 9.75, plus 3.5 is allowance that you'll be adding, equals to 13.25. I just hope you understand. So for the length of our gown, the length I'm working on is 42, but because I'll be adding my ashoke on the gown, I'll be minusing 42 minus 6 inches wide. Our my ashoke is 6 inches wide, so 42, which is the length of my gown, minus 6 inches, I have 36 altogether. So the length I'll be working on is 36. I just hope you guys understand. So I'll just go ahead now to mark my 13.25 for all round. That is the wideness that we calculated earlier on. 13.25. Can you see? Just went ahead to do that. Just go ahead and mark 13.25. And right about now, I'll just go ahead to cut it off. But before cutting it, I'll go ahead to mark my 36, which is the length. The length of the gown is 42. When we minus 42 minus 6, we have 36. So it is the ashoke we will be adding at the down part that will make it the 42, that will complete the 42. I just hope you guys understand. So the next thing I'll be working on is just to cut it off. Just go ahead and cut it off. So after cutting it off, this is what I have here with me. So I'll be working on the neck part, and also that part will be for the ashoke. So it will be for the ashoke. So for the neck, it will be for your neck. To get your neck, it will be your bust divided by 12. You have 3 inches. That is bust divided by 12. You have 3 inches. For the width, I'll go ahead to mark 3 inches for my neck. That is, the neck width is 3 inches, and the neck depth will be 1 inch. We'll be working with 1 inch. That is 1 inch for the back first. We'll be drafting out the back depth first. So yeah, I used, instead of 1 inch, I used 1.5 instead. You can as well use 1 inch if you want to. So I went ahead to mark it and give it a curve. Can you see my curve? Go ahead and do yours. Just go ahead and do yours. Then for the front part, I'll be making use of 9 inch for the front for my gown. Can you see? Just go ahead and mark 9 inch. At this point, it's not really necessary for you to mark your neck front, since we'll be cutting it out. But if you want to, you can just go ahead to mark 9 inches or 10 inches if you want to, and we'll be cutting that part out like a v-neck shape. I hope you guys understand. Just go ahead and draw a straight line. Can you see? Just go ahead and draw a straight line to that 3 inches width. I hope you understand. So the next thing now I'll be working on is cutting it out. But before cutting it out, I'll just cut out the back first before cutting the front. So after cutting the back, the neck, I'll go ahead to notch this shoulder part so that it will serve me as a guide if I want to open up and to be easy for me. And at that point that I'm pointing the center front, go ahead and iron it well, so that if you want to open up, it will serve you as a guide. It will be more easy for you to open up in order for us to cut the front. I just hope you understand. Can you see the way I am opening it? I just want to open it so that I'll be able to cut the neck part. So you see the center, the place I ironed is serving as a guide, and also where I notch. Can you see? I'll just go ahead to tape the two parts where I notch together. Can you see? Just to open it up. Just follow what I am doing and you get it. Just follow what I'm doing and you get it. It's very easy. Just go ahead to open up, put the launch parts together, let it be together, and where you have ironed for the front, ensure you lay it well before cutting the front. Now that I'm done spreading it out and opening it, I'll just go ahead to cut the front. So in order for me to cut the front, I'll just go ahead to cut out that slanted part. Can you see? Just go ahead to cut that slanted part and go cut down by 1 inch. Can you see? 1 inch or 1.5, depending on what you want to cut out, or 2 inches. It's not going to affect anything. Maximum 2 inches is not going to affect anything. Can you see the way I cut it down? So at that point, I was just trying to trim it off. This is what I have here with me, so I'll just go ahead to open it up so that you can see. I hope you understand the cutting process of the front. Is very easy. Just go ahead to cut out the slant part which you have marked, the neck part which you have marked, and just cut down by 1 inch. So this is me just trying to open it up. Can you see? And this is how the front part should look like. Can you see? This is how it should look like, and that is the shoulder, and the launch part is still there. Can you see? This is what I have. So the next thing I'll be working on is fixing my ashoke. I'll just go ahead to fix my ashoke. So this is my ashoke that I'll be using. As I've said earlier, I'll be attaching it to that point, that straight side, then the other side too, and also the opening part and also the down part. That is where I'll be attaching it. But before then, I'll go ahead to turn it in. You can use a weaving machine at this point, or if you don't have, just go ahead to turn it the way I want to do it. Now first, I'll go ahead to turn it and turn the other side too, then place my ashoke on it like the way I am doing right now. So guys, before placing my ashoke, I decided to show you the folded parts that I have done. Just go ahead to fold yours as I have done, like the way you are seeing on the video. Then I went ahead to fold the down part. So I went ahead to fold the other part also, and this is how it looks. The only thing I did not fold is the front opening. Reason being, the ashoke will be covering that part up. When we get there, you will know. Then I went ahead to fold the edge of my ashoke. Can you see? Just fold the edge, and I'll be placing the ashoke on the folded part of the adire. Can you see? Just go ahead and place it on the folded part of the adire, whereby it will not be showing. The folded parts will not be showing. Please ensure you do that. Can you see the way I'm folding it? And I went ahead to take my adire and insert it on the ashoke. Can you see the way I am inserting it? Please just follow the video and you get it. Then I went ahead to place it. Can you see the way I'm placing it? And I'll be sewing that round. By the time I'm done, I'll show you guys. And also, I'll be sewing the other parts round also. So guys, after I was done, this is how it looks. Can you see? Can you see that the folded part is not showing? It's just the ashoke that is showing on top of it. And this is how it looks. Can you see? Then at that folded part, we'll be using hemi gum to gum that part down. I'll just go ahead and use hemi gum to gum that part down, and we are done for this side. Can you see the inner, in the inner of the dress? Can you see the way it is looking? This is how yours should be looking by the time you are done. By the time you are done, this is how it should be looking, and this is it. And also for the other part, I've gone ahead to do the other part, and it is looking the same way as the one we have done. Just go ahead to do yours. So I've gone ahead to add my hemming gum to it. Can you see the way it's looking? And this is how yours should look. And also I've gone ahead to add hemming gum to the other part also, to the other side. And the next thing we'll be working on is on the opening. Can you see? I'll just go ahead and measure the opening all around. Just go ahead and measure yours all around for us to determine the number of ashoke that we are going to be using for that part. So after I was done measuring the opening, I have 2 ears with 9 inches. So I just went ahead to fold my ashoke into two. Can you see the way I've done? And the two edges, I just fold in by 0.25. For the two edges, it's not necessary you must fold it in. You can as well use it like that if you want. It is totally optional, the way you want it. Can you see it is 0.25 that I folded in. I just went ahead to fold it into two after I was done with that. Then at the edge, I just went ahead to fold it into two the way we have been doing. Then I close it up. Just follow this video and you will get it. So the next thing I will be doing is inserting it on the Adire. Can you see why I said that part is not really necessary for you to turn in? Since we'll be closing it up with the ashoke, it's not necessary you must turn it in. Can you see why I said so? So this is the part we'll be inserting our my ashoke. Can you see the way I'll be inserting it? Just follow. So I just went ahead to insert it like so. Can you see? Watch the process and you will get it. So I just went ahead to place it like so. Then I will be sewing on it. Can you see the way I'm placing it in? Just go ahead to place it in, whereby your adire will not be removing. Then I will be sewing on it. So by the time I was done, this is what it looks like. Can you see the final outcome? This is it. This is how it should look by the time you're done. And this is the inner part. Can you see the adire is not showing other parts? It is covered up also. Just go ahead to cover it the way I have done. And can you see the opening? I'll be using hemming gum at that part. I'll just use hemming gum to gum that part up. And this is what it looks like. The next thing I'll be working on is the front part and the back part also. So I'll just go ahead to place my ashoke on it, which is the front. I'll just go ahead to place it, fold it the way we have been folding it, then insert it just the way we have been doing so far. So I'll just go ahead to insert it. Can you see? I went ahead to do that, and I'll be placing it the way we have been doing. Can you see? Just go ahead and place it and sew it down. And also for the other side, I will do the same. And also for the back side also, I will do the same. By the time I'm done, I'll show you guys. So guys, by the time I'm done, this is what it looks like for the down part of the front. This is what it looks like, and this is the inner. That is the inner. Can you see? I'll just go ahead to gum that part with the hemming gum. I've gone ahead to do that. Then the back of the dress, can you see? I've gone ahead to do it. So this is what it's looking. Can you see? I've ironed it also. Can you see the way it is looking nice and beautiful? Just go ahead and do yours. And the next thing now that I'll be working on is my pocket. For the pocket, I went ahead to make use of the 6 inches wideness and 10-inch long. 6 inches wideness and 10-inch long. Then from the shoulder, I'll be marking 18 inches for the pocket. My pocket will be starting from 18 inches mark from the shoulder. Just go ahead and measure it. Then this is the pocket. I'll just be folding that into two. Fold and tape. I'll tape it down. I'll sew it down. So I'll sew that down, and also I'll be sewing the heavy edges down. I'll just go ahead to sew it down and turn the down part in the way I have done. Can you see? I'll just go ahead to press it down so that it will be looking flat on my outfit on the dress. Then at this point, please ensure you are pinning well. Just go ahead to pin. Just ensure you are pinning well. So before pinning down, I'll just go ahead from that point where I'm pointing. I'll just go ahead to mark to come out by 2 inches where the pocket will be starting. At that point where I pointed, just come out by 2 inches, and that is where the pocket will be starting. So by the time I'm done sewing, I'll come back to show you guys, and I'll do the same to the other side. So when I was done sewing, this is what it looks like. Can you see my pins? I make sure I pin it first before sewing it down. So this is what it's looking like, and I've gone ahead to do the other part also. Can you see? I did how I did the other part, and I also ensure that I pin the other part down also. So at this point, I was just trying to remove my pins. So go ahead to remove your pins by the time I'm done. And our pocket, and my pocket is ready. This is the outcome for the pocket. And the next thing I will be working on is the center front. Can you see? I'll just go ahead to join the center front the way I have placed it, and I'll go ahead to join it down. Just go ahead and place it and join it down. Then before then, I'll just from the shoulder, I'll be marking like 12 inches for my neck, depending on how you want your cleavage to show. Just go ahead and measure your neck, and from that point I'll just sew down to the length of my gown. Just sew down to the length of your gown. Before then, I'll go ahead to pin it down. Just go ahead pin it down before sewing it down, so that it will be easy for you. And I went ahead to do that. By the time I'm done pinning it down, just go ahead to sew it. When I'm done, I'll come and show you guys. So this is what it looks like when I was done. This is what it looks like. I've gone ahead to stitch it down. And can you see the way it came out nice? The way it is looking beautiful. So this is how yours should be looking like when you are done. Can you see? So the next thing now I'll be working on is where the hand will be coming out. So on the shoulder part, I'll come down by 10 inches on the shoulder. You can come down by 11, 12, depending on what you want and how wide you want it. But I just want it simple. I came down by 10 inches. From that point of the 10 inches, I will be sewing it down. I'll just go ahead and sew a straight stitch down to the gown neck. Please ensure your stitches are close to the ashoke. Can you see the way I'm pointing? Ensure it is very close to the ashoke and stitch it down to the gown neck. And when you get to the ashoke, please ensure you use a matching thread for that point. And to the other side also, I'll be doing the same thing to the other part. By the time I'm done, I'll come and show you guys. Please ensure you pin down before doing this process. Pin it down before doing it, before stitching. So after I was done stitching the side, can you see, this is the final look of it, and this is the inner. This is how the inner is looking, and that is where my hand will be coming out. Can you see the opening there? So this is how yours should be looking. Can you see how beautiful it is? Can you see the final look? And you can just go ahead to add your button to it if you choose to. You can as well leave it like that if you want to. Can you see? Just go ahead and add your button or you leave it like that. So this is the final outcome of my Bubu dress. This is the final outcome of the dress. Can you see the way it came out so fine and beautiful? This is how yours should look like. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe, like and share my videos. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.